Hello, this is MrChabry. We are here with the second episode of the Soulsilver playthrough. So, last time we got ourselves this nice little Cyndaquil, and it turns out the professor called us and told us that someone broke into his lab. Well, he didn't really say what happened. He just said, this is a travesty and we need to hurry back. But what we're going to find out is someone did break into that lab. So we just got to backtrack all the way back to the first town. Of course, we don't have any repels, so we're going to have a bunch of wild encounters, but you can just run from them, or you can battle them if you feel like you want some more experience before your first Pokemon battle. It's whatever you want to do. I just don't want to overlevel too much. I already grabbed the item that was there. Yeah, we're just going to run down here as quickly as we can. We can heal. We already healed up. I wonder if you can buy repels as of right now. Went up to where it was, got the little white. You cannot. Okay. Okay. Maybe you can buy them later. But I would like to get some repels. But anyway, it is time for us to start our first Pokemon battle. And that's going to be against this guy. So if you remember, this is the guy that was eyeballing in the lab. He was checking it out. And apparently he stole a Pokemon. And whatever Pokemon he ends up having is dependent on what Pokemon you start off with. Since I did start off with Cyndaquil, he's going to have a Totodile. If he started off with Totodile, he would have a Chikorita. If he started off with Chikorita, he would have a Cyndaquil. So what we're going to do is just tackle. We do have 2 more levels than him, and that's what I was saying earlier. It is a good idea to battle some of the wild Pokemon, so that way you can have a little bit of a level advantage. Let's see, Totodile's actually a pretty tough Pokemon. Pretty tough Pokemon because it's got good defense and good attack. Whereas Cyndaquil doesn't have either, but we're relying on that, you know. We're going to go ahead and heal up. But yeah, Cyndaquil doesn't have the best defense or attack. So early on, Cyndaquil's kind of at a disadvantage, because it's relying on stats that it's not really the best for it. Right now, it's only knows Tackle, Leer. Totodile knows Scratch and Leer. But, you know, Scratch is better off with Totodile than Tackle is with Cyndaquil. And this thing is lowering my defense a lot, so I am kind of nervous. Luckily, it doesn't seem like Totodile's going to attack us. So yeah, that would have been really bad if we got hit with a Scratch after all those Leers. But we will take that victory against the weird, mysterious, red-haired kid. All right, we beat the passerby boy. All right, so do you want to know who I am? I'm going to be the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. He's going to realize that he dropped something. Give it back. That's my trainer card. Oh no, you saw my name. If you've never played the originals that this game is, you know, a remake of, he actually says his name, but he puts question mark, question mark, question mark, and you're intended to name him later on, which we're about to do. But when I was younger, I didn't realize, you know, you get to name him. I thought, you know, well, that's a weird name for a kid. Question mark, question mark, question mark. So when the officer asked, what's his name? I was like, question mark, question mark, question mark. That's what he told me. But yeah, you actually do get to name him. And we'll get to name him right here. And that goes into our question of the day. What do you commonly name your rival? It doesn't even have to be this rival. Just whatever Pokemon rival that... What names do you usually do? Do you usually give them like names of someone that you know, or do you just usually go with, you know, famous people's names, or do you just go with their canon name? Most of the time when I'm just playing through, I just go with their canon name. If I'm doing like a theme or something, I'll give them a name based off that theme. Here we get to name him. We'll just name him Silver just because that is his canon name. Canonically, his name is Silver, so we'll just name him Silver. Alright, so he's going to search for the red-haired individual. Alright. I'm glad they understand you are innocent. Yeah. Innocent until proven guilty, guys. Alright, this is terrible. What was his discovery? And we'll just show Professor Elm the egg, and he's going to... What? An egg? This egg may be something I've never seen, but still, it's just an egg. He's just fascinated with eggs. In the original games of the second generation, he explains that, you know, no one's ever seen a Pokemon egg, and this is like a big discovery, so it makes sense why he would have that reaction. But here in Gen 4, you know, it's like this is after, you know, Gen 3 and Gen 2, where eggs are pretty common, so it wouldn't make sense having Professor Elm say, "Oh, I've never seen a Pokemon egg," even though, you know, he's a professor and everyone playing this game at this time would know how to breed Pokemon. Alright, he says, make sure you talk to your mom. So we can go back and talk to your mom. You can actually just go on without. I'll go ahead and tell mother bye. I'll go ahead and tell my mother bye. Bye, mother. So you're leaving on an adventure. Okay, what can I do for you? Every time you receive money, I'll save it for you. You want me to do that for you? I would say no, you can do that. Sometimes she'll buy you potions and stuff like that. She'll send it into your PC, which is pretty helpful. But if you say no, you'll get, you know, all the money that you get from battles. And I prefer doing it that way because, you know, I know more of what items I need on my adventure than my mom. In Gen 2, she would actually buy like Pokédolls and stuff that you can use to decorate your room, which they don't have that feature here. At least I don't think they do. But that was actually a cool feature, and it actually like evolved into the secret base of Gen 3. And then that evolved into the underground of Gen 4. So yeah, that was pretty cool. We're going to watch Lyra catch a Pokemon. Which this is a tutorial that you have to do. Used to, these tutorials you could just skip, you know, but then they decided, hey, everyone has to watch a how to catch a Pokemon tutorial. So now it's like a thing that everyone has to do. I'd prefer, you know, just to not worry about this because I know how to catch Pokemon. But maybe someone doesn't know. I guess that's their thinking. I'm pretty sure if you guys are going back to a 10-year-old game to play, you probably know a little bit about catching Pokemon. Alright, but she just caught a Rattata. Something that's not that mind-blowing. Yeah, Rattata's not a mind-blowing Pokemon. Alright, and now we got the Pokeball, so now we can actually catch Pokemon. Now she's going to leave. Goodbye. Let me just try to... I wonder if you can get repels now. I would like to get some. Also, where is that guy? Alright, so... thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Where is that one guy? Okay, so... let me run from this Centret. And we'll just go this way. So right now it's just us trying to run from these wild Pokemon. I'm hoping that we can get repels. That's what I'm going to try to do, is get repels so I don't have to deal with every Pokemon on this route. Yeah, because there's a lot of encounters. Those ledges. So yeah, sometimes if you talk to the people, they'll tell you little tips. So if this is your first time playing this game, go ahead and do that. Alright, so here we could... Yeah, there's someone new here that you can actually buy stuff from. You can get a heal ball or mel from that person. And you cannot get repels yet, which I don't understand that. They should, because I mean, I don't want to have to get involved with every wild Pokemon. But anyway, we're here back at Route 30. And there's Weedles. We still don't have a fire-type move. We should be getting one pretty soon. There we go. Okay. So up here, we're just gonna go up and actually remember where those people were having a Pokemon battle. That's gonna be the direction that we want to go, because now they've cleared out. And this is just an unfortunate thing. There's like so many wild Pokemon jumping at us. One thing I do like about Gen 8 is how, you know, you can avoid Pokemon a lot easier. You can see them before they attack, and you can avoid them. But anyway, as you see here, this kid is moved out of the way, but he still is raring to have a battle. So what we're going to do is go ahead and battle him. He's like, I just lost. And now he's saying we look weak. So this right here is Youngster Joey. This person is kind of like a meme, I guess. He's a well-known Pokemon trainer in, you know, the fan base. His only Pokemon's Rattata. You can get his number and rematch him later, and he will have Eradicate. And you don't have to give people your number, like I said. You can just give certain trainers your number, and they'll give you items. Sometimes call and tell you when there's rare Pokemon on the route that they're standing at. It can be helpful, but it's not something you have to do, and I'll probably do this playthrough without getting numbers, unless later on there's like a specific item that I want. But yeah, can I get your number? No. But yeah, this guy right here, he's pretty much a meme. He'll call you randomly and just brag about his Rattata, because that's the only Pokemon he's got. Alright, and we'll just keep going north. Yeah, so, Youngster Joey lost to this kid. And of course you're going to see why, because this guy has 2 Pokemon. So, of course, it pays to have, you know, more Pokemon. It really helps you out. Go ahead and finish off that Pidgey. Level 2 Pidgey's not a big thing. But this person also has a level 4 Rattata, just like Youngster Joey. And we're gonna miss. That's unfortunate. But yeah, that's how this person ended up winning against Youngster Joey. He just had 1 extra Pokemon that Youngster Joey did not have. And I'm hoping soon. I think at level 9 is when we get Ember. I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's see if I was right. Let's see if I was right. Let's see if I remember right. No, I wasn't right. It must be level 10. I don't remember it off the top of my head. But anyway, what we're going to do is go up here. This woman doesn't battle you. She's just standing there. Basically, if you talk to her, I think she says something on the range of, if you make eye contact with a Pokemon trainer, that means you two have challenged each other. And you can't turn down a Pokemon challenge. I literally just took 1 step and there's a Pidgey. Literally 1 step. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay, there we go. Alright, instead of bug Pokemon, I found a trainer. Alright, so this is a bug catcher. The other 2 trainers that we just fought were youngsters, and youngsters often will carry, like, you know, younger Pokemon. A lot of times they'll use normal types, whereas bug catchers, it's in their name, they're going to be using bug types. Sometimes you can give yourself a clue on what type of Pokemon a trainer will be using based on like how they look. If they have the hat like that, they're a bug catcher, so they're going to have bug types. And bug types shouldn't be that much of a problem. If you start off with Chikorita, it's going to be more of a problem. But there's a lot of flying types in the earlier routes, so go ahead and get a flying type, and that would help you out, especially against some of these bug types. I do have a fire type, but he doesn't know a fire move yet. If he had Ember, he would just tear through these Caterpies like it's nothing. But yeah, we're relying on Tackle, which is not the best thing for a Cyndaquil, and we're going to miss. What? I've missed a lot in this playthrough. I swear, I've missed a ton. I don't know why. But anyway, we're going to Tackle. We're going to finally connect with the Caterpie. We're going to sit the Caterpie down and look in its eyes and say, hey, Caterpie, we're going to tackle you. We're going to tackle you, buddy. And now he's faster with all those string shots. String shot is a move that lowers your speed. And that's basically all it does. It can come in handy. But most of the time, if you're using it on a bug type. And bug type Pokemon aren't the best. There's some Pokemon that are bug type that are actually really good. And I'm hoping later on to use one on my team. Hint, hint. But anyway, we're on Route 31. Route 31 is a new route. And, you know, this route actually has some of the same Pokemon we've seen before. You know, your Weedles, Caterpies, Pidgeys, Rattatas, Hoot Hoots, Ladybuzz, Spinarak. But it also has a new Pokemon that we haven't seen yet, and that's going to be Bellsprout. And Bellsprout has a 20% chance of appearing, whether you're playing in day or night. So, but yeah, Bellsprout's actually a pretty decent grass type. It is a grass type that has better attack in its final form. It has better attack than special attack. We have a potion right here. This right here is the Dark Cave. You can go in here now if you wanted to. There's not much you can do here as of right now because it's dark. You can, like, you know, feel your way around, try to find where to go, but as you see, you can't see anything. There are some Pokemon in here, which you might decide that you want. There's Zubats and Geodudes. Really, you've already seen Geodude before this, but Zubat's the new Pokemon in that area, and it's not the best Pokemon, unfortunately. It has good speed, and if you do eventually evolve it into a Crobat, it's good, but as a Zubat, it doesn't really do much. If you really want to use one, it would help out in the Bellsprout Tower, which is actually pretty nice. And you've got like a 1% chance, 1% chance, guys, of finding a Dunsparce. So yeah, Dunsparce is an interesting Pokemon. It's a normal type, but it can actually hold its own. But it's very rare. It's hard to find. It doesn't evolve, so it might, you know, get to a point where it's not doing so well. But I feel like Dunsparce is actually a decent Pokemon, especially if you can give it moves like Headbutt, because it has the ability Serene Grace. So that's going to make it where secondary effects are more likely to happen. So with Headbutt, you're more likely to flinch Pokemon. With, you know, Fire Fang, get burned, stuff like that. Anyway, this guy here, there's going to be quite a few bug catchers that we're going to see in this route. And this right here is Bug Catcher Wade. He uses Caterpies and a Weedle. I'm more nervous about the Weedle because it has a chance to poison you. And that'd be kind of annoying. And unfortunately, I might have to go back and heal up unless I learn Ember here. Because I've only got a few... Okay, here we go. Okay, now I can actually get through here without, you know, worrying about running out of tackles. Alright, so it is level 10. But with Ember, we're just going to cut right through these. No more, you know, chunking damage with tackle. Actually, Ember's a really good addition to Cyndaquil because it's a special attacker and it's not a physical attacker. Alright, and this guy will try to give you a the phone number, and I'll just say no. Grab this Pokeball. Over here, that's actually the only. I feel like they've changed that from Gen 2. No, that was the only trainer there. Okay, so for some reason I'm misremembering. For some reason I remembered more bug catchers on this route, but yeah, that's the last bug catcher. And I am going to come across a Bellsprout. So this right here is a really decent grass type Pokemon if you need one. What I'm going to try to do is catch it. And I've got a reason to try to catch this thing, so that was a crit too. Yeah, I'm going to try to catch this thing, and this is going to be our first Pokemon we caught on this playthrough. Yeah, we're not going to catch it, are we? So Bellsprout, at this point, the only move it really knows is Vine Whip. I mean, it's not the best move, but it is a decent move for a Bellsprout. Bellsprout has better attack than special attack, and has a Victory Bell. Victory Bell is actually a pretty decent physical attacker. It actually is. So Razor Leaf and moves like that are pretty good. And we caught the Bellsprout. Alright, so Bellsprout, the grass poison type. We'll give it a name. We'll name it Sprout. Sprout. There we go. And now we enter Violet City. So this right here is the first actual town that you're wanting to go to. How'd you get past me? Alright, so we got a versus recorder. This item really doesn't do much unless, you know, you battle other people or you do eventually go to the battle facilities that's in the post game. But, you know, the versus recorder doesn't do much for you through your actual adventure. But anyway, we are here at Violet City. This isn't like Cherry Grove Town where it's just a town that you pass by. This is an actual town that you're going to get to explore, and you'll have to do stuff before you move on. So, we'll end this episode here. If you like this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you in the next Pokemon video.